wide awake. Got foes and family mad at me 'cause I chose a new path that's promising. I'm in a different world, my own galaxy. In my line, soberating.
Hi. Ride with me. Ride with me. So I get some things together in my head, and they begin to come together, and I'm like, I gotta do a video on it, sometimes I'll write it down, and then, I never quite get to it. So that too is why more often, or you've been seeing me record videos while riding in my car. I would just love to take the moment to acknowledge God. Because I feel like in just the day-to-day of life, and even on a lot of my videos, I talk about so many things. I acknowledge so many things. I give so many things my attention. So, where you give your attention to begins to be the thing that you honor in a way. If something has your attention, then it begins to appear as if you honor that thing, like you want more of that. Okay? So I just want to make it clear and be clear that I am honoring God. Okay? So it's so hard for some of us. I say it's so hard because we like to do it. To talk about God, to acknowledge Him, to praise Him, to lift Him up, to give Him His props, to cheer Him on in all His glory. So when I say cheer Him on, like as if you were, whatever your thing is, maybe your thing is like football or basketball. That's like your thing. That's what you're into. You can't wait. I just can't wait for the basketball season to begin. Oh my God, I can't wait. Ooh, my team is getting ready to play, Like you can barely sit down because that's just how excited you are that your team or you're the team member is playing. Oh my God, that's my boy. So, you're on your feet and you're cheering them on. You have even, maybe it's an entertainer, it's a singer, it's a rapper. But these are the particular people that have your attention. These are the people that you are a fan of. These are the people that entertain you. So you want to give them their shout out. You want to represent them. You pay money, go to their concerts. You want them to, you want to be sure that you are representing this individual or this thing. Again, whatever it is that you are into, whatever entertains you. And I was just thinking today, I'm like, of course, like I'm not really into the football and basketball games anymore. I definitely used to be into basketball. I never really had teams. I had like different little team players that I were into that I liked. But I'm not really into that these days. I've gravitated away from that. It no longer just really entertains me anymore. Even when it comes to entertainers, singers or whatever, rappers, I have some that I enjoy to hear what they do. I enjoy their music. I enjoy their voice. I enjoy, some of the lyrics they say, even what I might see or might think is their style, I might be into their style, so I have some people that are entertaining to me. But really, for real, when it comes to me being entertained, God entertains me. God is entertaining. Like anyone that holds the type of power that God holds, That's entertaining. That's something to see. It's like watching a movie of a powerful magician and an illusionist. You know, so you can watch a movie of a person that's performing tricks or whatever type of movie that moves you. But for me, this is a God that I'm able to watch and be moved by the way that he performs. I am entertained by God. God always leaves me in like a state of awe. You ever watched a movie like that was so good? So it was that good, like at the end you was like, wow, boy, man, that actor, that Denzel Washington outdid himself on this movie. But that's how I often see God. He outdoes himself every time. I'm entertained by God. I'm a fan, a fanatic. I can't get enough. I'm a fanatic of God. Anyone that can do a said things simultaneously at any time, at any moment, that is something to see. That's something to watch. You can entertain me, because I have not found many people that's able to do that. So I'll be waiting on the edge of my seat on what he's getting ready to do next. Like especially now, at a time like this, like he has me on the edge of my seat. It's a nail biter. What's about to happen next? Oh my, what is he finna do? Oh my. Look at him at it again. Yeah. So again, people are moved and entertained by many things. And you know, I'm entertained by some. I am. It's entertaining to me, especially old comedians. Oh my, one of my favorite comedians right now is Arnez J. When I tell you a nut, that man is a nut. Okay? So he entertains me. He has me laughing all the time. I'm talking about till my stomach hurts. All right, some of the newer ones, Desi Banks. I started really liking him. I guess you can call him a comedian or like a prankster now. We have a lot of pranksters. Calvin Grimes, if you know him, the great guy. Feed me a grape. You know, so I have entertainers. I have people that do things that move me, make me laugh, make me feel good when I watch them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, for sure. You know. But God, though, it's like y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. LeBron James and all that he does ain't got nothing on God. I'm trying to tell y'all right now. Beyonce is Beyonce. She a one namer. Hell, like Tupac and Madonna, right? She just had this concert, or is it still going on? Probably still going on. The Revolutionary Tour. I've been hearing a lot of folks recently even been talking about it. Have you seen her in concert? I ain't seen it. I've seen some sniffies watching Blue Ivy. So when I tell you entertaining, that's entertaining to see a black woman on stage with her daughter already getting her going and getting her started on what she's finna do with her life. That's entertaining. That's something to see. So I can acknowledge that. Right? But God, though. What about God, though? Beyonce ain't got nothing on God and what he does. All right. So y'all can watch what you want to watch, but I'm going to tell you the person to watch. Entertainer, singer, performer, all in one. This is God I'm talking about. All in one. He does it all. And if y'all want to know the person to watch right now, it's God. See, God, I would say everyone's invited. Everyone's not invited. Ha! Everyone is not invited to God's show. It's by invitation only. So perhaps I'm just here to tell you about it because you didn't get the invite. God is a showstopper. Yeah. One difference between Future, Kevin Gates, Brian McKnight, who else? One difference. It's at least one difference between them and God. Listen. Ha! Like Kevin Gates said, I don't get tired. God don't get tired. So they got to go stop and go take a break. God don't need no break. God don't need a break. Yeah, Beyonce had a sold out show, probably every night. I ain't sure about the statistics. It's small, it's a very small crowd that's even invited to God's show. It's a private show. It's private. It's not for everybody. Ha! So I have been invited to this private show, and I'm here to tell you that if you get the invitation, you better show up. You better come, because you in for a treat. You in for a treat. God is getting ready to perform some of his best miracles. Turning water into wine. Oh, that was just one thing. God is getting ready to move heaven and earth. Yes. In case you didn't know, the world is shaking. You better check with the weather system. Better Google it. Google it. The world is shaking. God is able to bring down walls that you thought was impossible. You better Google it. This stuff I'm talking about literally. I'm not talking about metaphorically. Well, I'm talking about metaphorically also. Did y'all hear about the Great Wall of China? Did y'all hear about it? Google it. Ha! If the Great Wall of China can crumble, then you better believe God can break down walls. God is breaking down walls. God is amazing. I don't need anyone to agree with me for me to know that God is amazing.